Namaste to all, welcome back to Lively Homestyle. I hope you all are doing good. Every week I like to set aside some time for meal prep. Not cooking full meals, but just getting a few basics ready. So that weekday cooking feels lighter, fresher and less stressful. I start with vegetables, washing and drying them well before storing. A little prep here saves me so much time during the week. Earlier, I used to feel that everything should be prepared fresh, even chopping vegetables. But over time, I have realized that while it's important to eat balanced, home-cooked meals, it doesn't mean we should stress ourselves every single day. Small preps like this are perfectly fine. In fact, when we buy vegetables for the whole week, a little planning and prep ensures nothing goes to waste. Otherwise, during busy weekdays, we sometimes feel too lazy to chop or cook, and that's when vegetables either get wasted or lose their freshness. Here I am blanching some palak leaves, pureeing them and storing for later. I'll use this in parathas or any gravy during the week. I'm also pureeing beetroot. I haven't cooked it, but you can cook and then puree if you prefer. This way, even on busy days, I know a healthy meal is just a few minutes away. No guilt, no compromise. Meanwhile, my husband has cleaned and cut the cluster beans, so that's also ready to store. I usually chop and store the drumsticks. This way it stays fresh for longer. For green chilies, I always remove the stalk before storing. They stay fresh for much longer time and don't spoil quickly. For beans, I like to remove the ends before storing. This way they are ready to use anytime without extra effort. Here I have some sprouted chana. I'll be storing a portion as it is to use in salads. And the rest I will cook and keep in the fridge for quick use during the week. Next I soak for batters and bases. Dosa batter for the week. And a millet dal mix that I'll use later in this week for bisibelebath. Some vegetables take longer to chop, so I finish them now. It makes weekday cooking faster. I'm chopping pumpkin for sambar and ivy gourd and cabbage for palya. Prepping them now makes it so much easier to toss them into dishes later. I like to chop beans, carrot and kohlrabi in advance and keep them ready as one mix. It saves time when I make bisibelebath. On my kitchen board, I like to note down everything I have prepped, so I remember to use them first. And once I use something, I just erase it. This way nothing gets forgotten at the back of the fridge. It's Sunday morning and our dosa batter is ready. I'll use some today and the rest I'll store in the fridge without adding salt. Yesterday evening I finished most of the vegetable prep, and today just a little is left. First I'm marinating paneer and keeping it ready for the week. After that I'll prepare 2 easy snacks to store. This way it's ready to pan fry or add into wraps, curries or salads whenever I need it. And now a little weekend baking, one of my favorite parts of meal prep. Usually I bake sweet version cookies, but this time I wanted to try something different, so I made savory cookies. They turned out so well. For these savory cookies, I start with half a cup of butter and 2 cups of wheat flour. I add a pinch of baking powder along with spices like red chilli powder, carom seeds, kasuri methi, turmeric and salt. I mix everything together. Then add just 2 tablespoons of milk to bring it into a soft dough. Once the dough is ready, I roll it out, cut into small shapes and bake until crisp and golden. I baked it for 12 to 15 minutes at 170 degrees centigrade. While the cookies are baking, I am preparing a jar of granola. This is one of my favorite preps because it stays fresh for almost 2 weeks and makes a quick, healthy snack or breakfast. I am using 2.5 to 3 cups of oats, half a cup of chopped nuts and a quarter cup of mixed seeds. For sweetness and crunch, I add about quarter cup of liquid jaggery along with 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. A pinch of salt, make it balanced. I mix everything really well. This is joni bella or liquid jaggery. If you don't have this, you can simply melt jaggery with a little water and use that syrup instead. Meanwhile, the cookies are done. They came out so well, light, crunchy and with a taste that's little like muttery, perfect for tea time. Let's spread the granola mix on tray and bake at 160 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes, stirring once halfway. After it cools completely, you can add some raisins and coconut flakes if you wish and store it in a jar. This is so versatile. I use it on curd, smoothie bowls or just to eat plain as a crunchy snack. That's all for this weekend's meal prep. With just a few hours spent in the kitchen, the week feels so much easier and lighter. Having these small things ready saves so much time on busy days and makes it effortless to put together healthy home-cooked meals. Meal prep doesn't have to be about cooking everything in advance. Even simple steps like chopping, soaking or marinating can make a big difference. It's all about finding what works for you and keeping meals both simple and nourishing. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope this video gave you ideas and inspiration for your own meal prep. See you in the next video. Stay safe and take care.